Now, UK Foreign Secretary David Lammy said, quote, Trump is not only a neo-Nazi sympathising sociopath, he is also a profound threat to the international order. Douglas, David Lammy is not the sharpest tool in the shed. He once claimed that men can grow a cervix, but how problem is this sort of rhetoric?
Well, David Lammy is also, as I mentioned in my Spectator column this week, somebody who, when asked in a general knowledge quiz, which king succeeded Henry VIII, replied Henry VII. David Lammy is possibly the only person on earth who could actually benefit from listening to Kamala Harris talking about the nature of time and the direction in which it travels. But yes, I mean, I think this is an extraordinary demonstration of, he's obviously ignorant on a wide range of issues, but he also showed in recent years that he doesn't only lack knowledge, he lacks wisdom and judgment. Because anyone wise and judicious would not, in any circumstances, be sending out stupid, abusive tweets about the president, the leader of Britain's most important ally, the closest ally, the United States, would not send out abusive tweets making completely ridiculous and absurd and insulting claims about him if he was a man of judgment and wisdom. But Lammy isn't. So here he is, completely predictably, in a situation in which he, as a member of the British cabinet and foreign secretary at that, will odds on likely have to face at some point Trump and the Trump administration back. And how's he going to manage that? It's a problem of his own making.
Yeah, very, very clear. Now, look, Joe Biden has tested positive to COVID hours before he was due to give a speech in Nevada. Here's how it was announced.
The president has been at many events, as we all know, and he just tested positive for COVID. So, of course, we understand that he needs to take the precautions.
And here he was only last month saying a medical condition would be the only reason he would withdraw from the race.
Is there anything that you would look to, you personally, not anybody else, not other pundits, not even perhaps family members, that you would look to say, if I see that, I will reevaluate?
If there had some medical condition that emerged, if the doctors came to me and said, you got this problem, that problem.
Douglas, there you go. He said it would take a medical condition. Well, now he's got COVID. How much has this set him back? He's meant to be out there trying to prove he's not mentally incompetent, and now he's fallen ill.
Well, I'm not a doctor, but I can tell Joe Biden, you have got this problem and that problem. You have. And getting a COVID test, I mean, who does that anymore? Who tests positive for COVID? Yeah. Anyway, it's not a good look. Jen Psaki, his former White House press spokesperson, who's now, of course, on one of the left-wing networks in America as a presenter, totally impartial presenter, of course, by the way, just said that that Biden getting this COVID, diagnosis and recovering from it, coming back from it, could be as important as Trump surviving the assassination attempt last Saturday and pumping his fist in the air to his supporters. I think not for the first time Psaki and the Democrat media, the loyalist lapdog media of the Democrat Party, are kidding themselves, but are not kidding anyone else.